What's up, YouTube? It's Rose J here, representing Simple Aesthetics, back like I never left. Haven't said that one in a while, but guys, as you saw in the thumbnail, it's all about the abs. Today's video, it's all about providing you guys a few different beneficial exercises that you all can do for your abs. As you all know, abs can be targeted in a multitude of ways. And as I said in my previous ab video, when you do work your abs, you want to focus on exercises that are going to be targeting your lower abs. Because doing exercises that are, as far as sit-ups and crunches, I mean, they work. Those exercises will definitely target your abs, but they're going to be targeting more of your upper abs. You want to make sure that your ab exercises are predominantly focused on lower ab exercises. Those exercises will always target the upper region of your abdominals. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at these exercises, and after, comment and let me know what you think about them. Alright guys, so to begin our ab workout, the first exercise that we're going to be performing, as you can see me doing here, are seated planted sit-ups. So essentially, as you can see me here, I'm actually sitting on what's actually the seated calf raises, essentially. So you can't see it here in this actual clip, but to the left there are about, I think maybe a 1 or 2 45 plate weights on the actual calf raise machine. Don't do this without having any weights on, otherwise the whole machine can actually tip over. Now to the exercise here. As you can see, if you're performing regular sit-ups, whether you're on whether you're on the ground or somebody's holding your feet, or if you're actually on a mat, those sit-ups actually are beneficial. However, when you actually get into a situation where you actually are planted against a platform where you're actually higher than the ground and allows you to go parallel or even sometimes below parallel, it really helps in terms of your the tension that you're putting on your lower abdominals. This exercise is great for targeting your lower abdominals and your lower obliques. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're firmly planted, both legs are firmly planted under the pads there of the calf machine, and you want to make sure that you keep your body rigid throughout the movement. So everything from your waist down is completely rigid, and as you're descending on each repetition, you're letting your body go and using your lower abs to contract on your ascension to come up. This is an exercise that you probably want to perform somewhere between 2 to 3 sets at about 12 to 15 reps per, depending on your level of fitness at the time. This is a great exercise to actually start your workout. Alright guys, so this very next exercise that we're going to be performing is a really beneficial abdominal exercise. So this is essentially isn't too different from a hanging knee raise, which is something I did in my previous ab video. But in this, you're going to be holding on to the padding on this ab apparatus here to actually give your body stability and balance throughout this movement. Now, this exercise, if done correctly, can really not only burn fat in the midsection, but really target the lower abs. So in terms of technique, what you want to focus on, you want to make sure, as I stated previously, that your body is completely balanced, meaning your waist up is completely balanced, rigid, to the point of being a statue to a certain degree. The entire movement should be your lower abdominals controlling your legs on the way down and on the way up throughout the movement. Now for this next abdominal exercise, it's very similar to what we're doing. So it's still you're still going to be holding on to the padding and doing your knee raises. So basically the hanging knee raise on the lying pads, but you're actually going to add a pulse at the end of it. So what I want you guys to really focus on when you're performing this exercise and the one previously is that you have full body control throughout the movement. So your abdominals are controlling your legs as you're going up, and they're controlling your legs when you come down to make sure that your legs never touch the ground. And in terms of the pulse, you want to make sure that once you get to the top of the movement and you're actually pulsating at the end of the movement, you want to make sure that you're using your core abdominal muscles to lift your legs in your lower back up in the air for each rep. Once you perform both of these exercises one after another at a rep range of somewhere between 12 and 15, you will really feel that burn in that abdominal region. And guys, on your last set, see if you want to switch it up a little bit and try this where you do about 10 to 15 pulses in a row. Alright guys, to finish up this ab exercise here, we're going to be doing weighted sit-ups along with twisties at the end of them as a superset. Now guys, when you're performing these sit-ups, I know sit-ups are pretty standard, pretty routine. Just make sure that you're performing them with a purpose and you're not going through the motion. And what do I mean by that? So on the descension of this, incorporate your abs to bring your body down. And on the ascension of it, when you're coming up, make sure that you're incorporating not just your upper abs but your lower abs to contract your body up. Don't don't rely on your leg muscles or your hip abductors that tend to come into play. Make sure you're performing the exercises with the purpose of using the abdominals to gain strength. And the same goes with the twist that we're performing here. Make sure each twist is twisted all the way to the left and all the way to the right to ensure that you're getting the maximum benefit of the exercise. So again, with this exercise and the exercise that we're going to be performing next, as you can see here, which is the weighted raised sit-up. Basically, I mean, we're doing the sit-ups while raising the weight on top of our heads. It's really important to really perform these exercises with a purpose. Don't go through the motion. Make sure that you're letting your abs control you as you're going down on your negative and you're coming back up on your positive of the movement. And that same purpose is needed when you're performing the twisties, to make sure that you're twisting all the way to one side and all the way to the other. Alright guys, that's it for today's abs exercise video. I'm really hoping that you guys were able to benefit from some of the exercises that we performed today. The whole purpose of this video was to actually provide some additional exercises that some people may or may not do. And if you do them, hopefully the informative portion of the video may have helped you out in terms of the function of the exercise and why you're doing what you're doing. So again, if you like this video, don't forget to like it, share it, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We do want to grow the channel, we want to grow the platform and reach and help as much people as possible. Again, this is Rose AJ. I'm signing out for Simple A Aesthetics, and always remember, stay humble, stay focused, work hard, but above all, keep it simple, guys.